So yeah, it's gonna be my first ever YouTube video or just video in general. Um, I figured I'll start posting just to kind of document my journey, my thoughts, and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today. I didn't really have a script, but I know I wanted to make a YouTube video or some type of video. I wanted to post myself, but not in really a way that's looking to be famous, or I'm not looking to be famous. I'm not looking to grow this YouTube account, TikTok account, whatever it turns out to be. What I'm looking for is a way to kind of journal, to vent, to express my emotions in a way that I can look back on and, hopefully see all the progress. Not hopefully, I will see all the progress. I will see all the growth, and it's just going to be a really cool documentation of my life. So if you're here, thank you for clicking on this video and watching. I'm actually in this really cool environment. I'm in this tunnel. It's like this cave. It's got all this graffiti on it. It's actually really cool. It's a really cool setup. It's also right next to a river. Nice little view. I think one thing that I want to talk about today is your mindset, and how your mindset is everything. How it can make or break you. And I know that's obviously, everybody talks about this, manifestation and your thoughts become your reality. That's not, it's what I'm talking about, but not really at the same time, because a lot of people don't really understand it. And I was thinking about this the other day, that let's say you're a schizophrenic person, or you know somebody who's schizophrenic, right? Just stick with me for this analogy. So let's say you know somebody who's schizophrenic and they look crazy, they're punching the air, they're talking to themselves, they're shaking their head like this and stuff. From an outsider's perspective, they might look crazy, but to a schizophrenic person, they are hearing voices, they're talking to somebody. They might be talking to somebody right here, and they're not even there. I mean, if you've seen the movie Fight Club, that's basically the whole plot line, is that he's borderline schizophrenic. But, spoiler alert, I'm sorry for anybody who didn't watch Fight Club. It's a really good movie, you guys should go watch it. But a schizophrenic person doesn't think that they're crazy, or they might think they're crazy because other people tell them that they're crazy, but to them, it's actually happening. It's their reality. So how can that be that two people perceive the same reality? One person is perceiving the schizophrenic person is crazy. The schizophrenic person is thinking, well, I'm actually hearing these voices. Where are these voices coming from? They're real. Like, they have to be real, right? Because I'm hearing them, I'm experiencing them, I'm feeling them. So that just kind of goes to show you, like, your power of perception and reality. A lot of people don't get the example of me explaining the schizophrenic person. So the next best example that I can really give is, let's say you have a significant other. Let's say it's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever. And let's say you sent them a text message, or you FaceTime them, call them, whatever. They don't answer, they don't respond, whatever. How you perceive this is everything, because if you perceive it as, oh, well, I know that they were messing with I saw them talking to whoever, maybe they're out with them right now, maybe they're probably cheating. That is your reality. Your reality is now that your significant other is cheating on you. When in reality, they could just be asleep, they could be busy, they could be doing something. It doesn't really matter. Your reality, you just perceived it as they cheated on you. So it doesn't matter what actually happened, what events actually took place. You viewed your reality as they cheated on me. Or you could just view it as, maybe they're busy, probably doing something, they'll respond to me whenever, and wait for reality to actually, like, show you its hand and show you what is actually happening. But I think there's power in perceiving reality. So let's say that, you want to become rich, you want to become a professional athlete, you want to be the best in whatever field that you decide to go in. right? You want to be the best doctor, best scientist, you want to cure cancer, whatever. Your reality is how you view it. If you decide that I am going to find a cure to cancer, I am going to make it to the NBA, I am going to become a millionaire, you are going to become a millionaire. Now, me just saying, oh, I am a millionaire, I'm going to become a millionaire, like whatever, it doesn't mean anything unless I actually put in actions behind it, unless I put in work along with my manifestation. It's meaningless. Manifestation is meaningless without action. I'm actually gonna switch settings because I wanna show you guys. Not show you guys, but I actually like this other view. I really wish you guys could see this view. It's actually pretty nice, but it's gonna look a little weird unless I'm showing you guys, like unless I'm holding you guys with a selfie stick. Yeah, it was just bikers and stuff passing by. I don't know, I felt weird. I still gotta get used to this whole thing. Anyways, so your perception on life is literally everything. Like, if you want to manifest something and say that I am whatever, I'm a millionaire, I'm a doctor, I'm a professional athlete, it means nothing without action. And the other day, like, I was leaving the gym and I read this girl's shirt as I was leaving. It said, I don't chase, I attract. And for some reason, that shit pissed me off so much. Like, because it's like, okay, me saying I don't chase, I attract, doesn't that sound cocky? It just sounds like arrogant and bougie. Like, I'm too good to put in the work. It's just gonna fall in my lap. $1 million is not gonna fall in your lap. D1 scholarship is not gonna fall in your lap just from you showing up and doing what everybody else does every single day. If you do what everybody else does every single day, how do you not expect to be like everybody else? Like, let's say, if you're in high school or something, like, there was guys who would only show up to the team lifts. Some of them wouldn't even come. And it's like, for the guys who only showed up to the team lifts, they didn't put in any extra work. How do you expect to have a starting spot at the beginning of the season if you're competing with guys who already have natural talent, they are gifted, and they are already putting in the same amount of work as you? If you guys are putting in the same amount of work, I can't do, like, if you guys are putting in the same amount of work, right, and one person is naturally gifted and the other person is less gifted, the two people putting in the same work, they're going to increase at the same rate, except one is already naturally higher. It doesn't matter. They're at a parallel. You have to put in more work to close that gap. And, bro, these people they wouldn't get it, or they were lazy, they didn't want to, whatever. But they would still talk about, oh, I want to go to the NFL, I want to go to the NBA. But you didn't put in the work. And, like, I wasn't even mad. Like, when I didn't get a D1 offer or anything, I wasn't even mad about it. In fact, I have a story about that I'll save that for a different day. I'll just tell it right now. One day, my dad, he decided to take me to a D1 football camp. It was at Drake University. I said, why am I going to this? He said, because, you know, I think that you have potential. I think that you can get an offer. I said, I'm not good enough to do that. I'm not good enough to compete at this level yet. Like, I just haven't worked for it. And he's like, don't say that. You got to think positively, everything else. I'm like, all right, go to the camp, get cooked. I got burnt. It was bad, bro. I got avoided, like, by the coaches. It was just terrible. I was so pissed at him. I was pissed at him. I was like, why would you even do that? You humiliated me out in front of everybody. Like, why would you even put me in that situation? And I guess what I learned from that is, why would I be mad at him when I didn't put in the work? I can't be mad at him. Yeah, he put me in that situation, the situation I did not ask for. But I cannot be mad at him for trying when God gave me that opportunity, and I didn't take full advantage of it because I didn't prepare for it. It's the same thing in life. God gives you tests. If you don't prepare for them, you're screwed. I'm trying to not cuss so this can be monetized. I still don't know how monetization works. I think it's like when kids can watch or some stuff. Your perception on life is literally everything, and that's all I wanted to say. I think that's going to be the end of this first video. I'm expecting this video to be, again, I'm not expecting this video to have any views, and quite honestly, I'd rather hope it doesn't have any views, but this is just going to be an art project for me. It's going to be something I'm devoting a little bit of time to, not a whole lot. It's not really something I'm passionate about. You know, it's just something that I think is going to be fun. It's going to be mainly just an art project to document my life. And I'm really excited for it because I think I need this personally in my life. I think I really need it. I think that, I'm gonna spin around here, it's gonna be healthy for me. I might look rough, and I'm supposed to. It's because I am not getting a haircut until I achieve one of my goals. So far, that's been 6 months. It's been 6 months since I've gotten a haircut. Not probably longer, probably closer to 7 or 8. Mainly, it's like a visual thing. More so like part of me wanted to just see how I looked with long hair. I'm not really against it, but I'm not really for it. The other part of me also wants to see how much I've changed, like physically, so that it's kind of like I changed my whole life, both physically and, you know, I just changed my whole life, and you'll be able to visually see that progress, not just through things that I buy or, you know, my status or whatever. It's also, you can visually see that I've changed as a person. So that's kind of what this represents. And lastly, I don't think I touched enough on let's go back to that girl shirt. Like, the reason why that made me so mad is because I have been grinding. I've been grinding my ass off. I cut literally all of my friends off because, not because I didn't f them, but because they were going to become distractions to me to reach my goal. It was just going to slow me down, delay the process, and I wanted to reach my goal as fast as possible so that I could have more time with them. It was like a sacrifice. I've been making so many sacrifices recently that it's just been hard for me to, like, see something like that. And it was just how I perceived it again. Like, it's hard for me to think of something like that where somebody's like, oh, well, I deserve to have $1 million. I deserve to be in this position because I attracted it. What? You know how stupid that sounds, bro? Yeah, that was really it. I was just upset because, bro, you gotta put in the work, and I'm finally realizing that. They're like, if you put in the work, you're going to reap what you sow. I promise you, you will reap what you sow, no matter how long it takes. It took Jacob 14 years to get the girl that he wanted. 14 years, but to him that was like a blink of an eye. And I'm relating, but not in the blink of an eye sense. Like, time is going by hella fast. Like, these months are, man, they're flying. But, you know, I just gotta keep waiting. I gotta keep trusting in God's timing, keep trusting that everything is going to work out. I am going to reap what I sow. I believe that. And I just need to start having the mentality and perceiving life with the belief that I am successful. I made it. I am a millionaire. I made it. I'm successful. I need to have as strong of a conviction, as strong of a belief that I am successful and that I made it, as when I was in high school and I thought that my girlfriend was cheating on me. And she was. I mean, a couple of them were. But the point was that even in the times that she wasn't cheating, like, I was still deep down believing, like, she was probably at work or just asleep or something, and I was that, like, yeah, no, this is somebody right now. Like, I was insecure. I didn't know what the I was doing. And I just had that deep down conviction that, yeah, like, of course this would happen to me. Like, I had a negative mindset. I had a negative belief that I just had a negative mindset. I had negative beliefs, and what happened? I ended up having negative reality play out. Could it have played out? Would it have played out differently had I thought like, okay, yeah, she is pretty loyal? Maybe. She still might have cheated. I don't know, but that's not important. The important part is if I believe that I am successful, that like I know I'm rich, I know I'm a millionaire, I know I'm successful, with the same conviction that I had when I thought that she was cheating, why would I not be successful? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I not be? And I just want you guys to take that advice, take the same advice of a schizophrenic person, take the same advice as a schizophrenic person, that you are not crazy, you are your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your reality. Your reality forms to your beliefs no matter what. Because at the end of the day, is the glass is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? Again, it's how you perceive it. I'm not gonna be sitting here giving corny metaphors. I just needed this for myself. Anyways, that's really all I have, guys. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for even watching this. I really don't expect this to blow up. Quite honestly, I don't want this to blow up, like I already mentioned. But all this is supposed to be a documentation of my life, my journey, how far I've come. I expect this video to be, of course, it's my first video, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who honestly cares? That's part of the journey. It's part of the progress. When you go to the gym, like when anybody first started out in the gym, a sport, whatever, they weren't, you know, LeBron James the first day. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not important to me. All I want this to be is to be fun. It's supposed to be a little art project for my whole life. Anyways, I will catch you guys whenever. I'm probably not going to be uploading frequently. It's just whenever I kind of feel like it, whenever I have maybe something I want to talk to, get off my chest, or share some accomplishments and don't want anybody else to see. Just kind of grind in silence, but also celebrate in silence on some corny. Anyways, I will catch y'all. I'll leave y'all with that nice view. Hold on. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching.